organicseduction.com.
Hey guys, today I want to talk about something really important, and this is how you start off your night. A lot of people really worry about getting into state or how to deal with AA and all their approach anxiety. It's like you're in the club and suddenly you're just so nervous about all the cute girls in there. So I want to talk about exactly how I learned to deal with approach anxiety and a powerful method that keeps me from ever dealing with that issue anymore. The way I deal with it is by forming a ritual. Basically, I have a set pattern of exactly what I do every single time I go out. Now, my ritual changed between living in London and living in Nashville, or when I first started gaming Guildford, I had a totally different set of rituals because how I would get to the club was different. Now, the rituals are important because they allow you to protect state and get your brain set on a specific course. My best friend was an athlete in college. He threw the javelin. He was New England champion two times in a row, and he always wants me to mention that. Well, every time before he would throw the javelin, he would put on his headphones and listen to some Biggie rap, because it would get him aggressive and make him feel strong. This was his ritual to prepare himself for throwing the javelin. Everything in the world disappears when you lock yourself into one of your powerful rituals. Now, what this does is it keeps you focused, and also it allows you to retrain your brain. You start by doing a bunch of things you enjoy, and it sets you up. So even if you don't enjoy the last part, the approach, it makes you a little bit nervous, but then you enjoy the conversation afterwards. It becomes a part of the process, so you actually train yourself to enjoy approaching and see it as a positive thing. This is one of the best ways of dealing with approach anxiety, and I've tried all of them, believe me. It's similar to the way that you teach people who stutter to sing, so they start using a different part of their brain to deal with the problem. You can't think your way out of feeling a little bit nervous, but what you can do is ritualize your way out of it. And I have different rituals for different occasions. If I'm going out to teach, I have one specific set of rituals to put myself in the teaching mind frame. If I'm going out with my wings, I think another way. And if I'm going out with the lair, when I know there's going to be some guys looking for a little bit of advice, I go out with another set of rituals. But in each of these cases, if you watch me for the first 30 minutes to hour of the night, I always act the same way. But let's get into the meat of the subject. The best ritual that I have to prepare myself for the night out is I spend a lot of time getting dressed. I wear my favorite outfit, my outfit that makes me look really cute. I spend time doing my hair. I spend time listening to my favorite tracks to get me in the right mood. Now, if I'm going out and I'm going to be drinking that night, I always listen to the song by Nickelback, Burn It Down, because it's just about getting drunk, drinking a shitload of tequila, and having a really good time. Puts me in a really good state of mind. Maybe you hate Nickelback, and I'm sorry for that. I know a lot of people do, but it totally puts me in the mood. So you find a couple of tracks that set you up for the mood you're going to go out in. Now, whenever I was on the train in London, I would just listen to trance because it put me in a really positive state, like feeling good, feeling emotional, feeling open. And there, I've got like a 40-minute train journey by myself where I'm meeting everyone at the club, at the bar. In that case, it's again, phase one is about is getting dressed, your preparation before you leave the house. Phase two is the music you listen to or what you do on the way to the club. If I'm in the club, going to the club with a couple of other guys, I try to always still put on music that we all like and gets us all pumped. And I try to talk about things that just get us excited about how much fun we're going to have, how cool it's going to be, putting us into a positive state. And the reason I'm doing this is because I always follow this pattern so it makes me feel good. The next thing I do, after I've listened to my good music, the first thing I do when I get to the club is I always have a double vodka and Red Bull. It gets me cranked, it makes me feel super awake, and when I'm drinking that, I'm kind of slowly rolling into my preparation for the night. Now, of course, the idea of this is that you should create your own set of rituals, something that fits you perfectly. When I first started out, I used to always listen to like educational tracks, like pickup CDs on the way to the club, but those would put me in the wrong state. The same thing happens if I listen to talk radio. It puts me in the wrong mindset because then I'm just in a listening mindset, listening to other people talk, but I want to be in a positive, talkative state. So what I start doing is I listen to the music I like, I put on clothes that make me feel really comfortable so I know I'm like in my gear. It's the same way guys feel before a football game when they put on all their equipment, suddenly they know it's time to play. And you want to kind of make yourself feel that way so that suddenly you're not at the club and suddenly it's time to approach. It's like all night you've been building towards it, following your ritual. In each phase of the ritual, just focus on that phase. So what I want you to do is find your favorite tracks, throw them on your iPod and listen to them right before you walk into the club. Even if you have to wait for your outside 5 minutes, listen to your favorite track and then go into the club so you feel super pumped. It's much better than going in and not feeling perfect because you want to just already have your vibe going. One of the things that it's really important to realize is that game starts long before you get to the club. If you walk in looking frowning and uncomfortable, then you have to overcome what people saw of you at the beginning of the night because people are paying attention. Guys and girls are noticing everyone. Everyone is watching everyone else in the venue. So I want you to start thinking about and developing your own rituals to prepare yourself for night out and exactly what you want to do to get yourself in a really good mood. And that way you won't have to worry about those individual phases because your mind and your body just know what to do. It becomes automatic. I'm telling you, it's going to make a difference.